Today started like any normal day on my drive home until I spotted something by the side of the road. Through a small opening in a drain vent cover, I saw movement. When I looked closer, I could see a mother cat and several tiny kittens trapped underneath. I knelt down for a better look. The mother cat seemed scared but didn't run away, probably because she wouldn't leave her babies. When I gently touched her, one of the kittens made a weak cry that made my heart sink. They must have been stuck there for a while. I found a soft towel in my trunk. I carefully slid it under the mother cat and slowly lifted her out. She was very tired and dirty from being in the drain. I had water in my car and poured some into my hand. The mother cat drank quickly. She was very thirsty. While checking her, I noticed small cuts on her back. They weren't deep, but looked fresh. Maybe she'd fought with another animal or hurt herself trying to protect her kittens. Either way, she needed help. The kittens were worse off, small, skinny, and barely making noise. There were 4 of them, all with their eyes open but looking weak and hungry. They couldn't have been more than a few weeks old. I knew they needed proper care soon. I had an old pet carrier in my trunk. I put a towel inside and carefully placed the mother and all her kittens in it. The mother cat didn't fight me, almost like she knew I was trying to help. Instead of going home, I drove straight to the vet clinic across town. The staff quickly brought us into a room. The vet checked the mother cat first, while another person looked at each kitten. She's dried out and has a slight fever, the vet said while cleaning the cuts on the mother's back. But she's strong. These cuts aren't too deep, probably from another cat or from trying to protect her babies. The kittens were all very dried out. The clinic team gave them special fluid under their skin to help them quickly. They were also very hungry, so the staff made special milk for baby kittens and fed them with tiny bottles. The mother cat stayed at the clinic overnight to get medicine for her cuts. The vet worried about infection. The kittens also needed to stay for feeding and care around the clock. I visited them at the clinic each day after work. By the 3rd day, the change was amazing. The kittens were much more active, making loud noises when anyone came near them. They were eating regular kitten food mixed with milk and gaining weight every day. The mother cat's cuts were healing well. Her fur was clean now, showing a beautiful gray coat with white spots. She had much more energy too, making happy sounds whenever the staff checked on her and her babies. The vet said her milk was better now with good food and rest. By the 5th day, the vet team gave the kittens their first shots. They also treated everyone for fleas and worms and put tiny chips under their skin so they could be found if they ever got lost again. The clinic runs a small rescue program. We'll keep them here until they're ready for new homes, a staff member told me. The kittens need to be at least 8 weeks old and the mother needs to fully recover. The staff showed me their adoption process. The clinic planned a special event for the following month to find homes. They would share the cat family's story online to help find loving homes. They even asked if I would come to the event to talk about finding them. Before leaving that day, I spent time sitting with the cat family. The mother cat rubbed against my hand while her kittens played around her feet. One gray kitten with white paws kept climbing onto my lap, purring loudly. "I think someone's chosen you," the vet laughed while walking by. I hadn't planned on adopting a cat, but that little gray kitten had stolen my heart. By the time the adoption event happened, I had already filled out the papers to bring him home. I named him after the rainy day when I found him. The adoption event went very well. All 3 of the other kittens found wonderful homes, and the mother cat was adopted by an older person who wanted a calm, adult cat for company. My roadside discovery turned into something beautiful. 5 lives saved and many people touched by their story. The clinic even started a fund to help other rescue animals, naming it after the mother cat. The kitten is now happily living in my home, always reminding me that sometimes the best things happen when we take a moment to notice what others might miss. And whenever I drive past that drain, I always slow down and look, just in case another animal needs help. If you ever spot an animal in trouble, please stop if it's safe to do so. Even a small kindness can save lives. Animal rescue centers and vet clinics are always ready to help. But first, someone needs to notice and care enough to act.